Hey family, welcome back to the channel. It's good to have you guys back here to the channel. So in today's tutorial, I'm going to be showing you guys how to make this bag. You know me, I am addicted to mini bag. Anything mini, I did here. So if it's something you'd like to see, just stay tuned to the channel and let's go straight into the video. So this is everything I'm going to be using. I'm going to be using a Mako, a carry board, and a gum and some other things that you will see as the video goes on. So this is the front and the back panel. This one, the width of the bag is 7.5 inches by 5.5 inches. So what I did was I just divided the 7.5 inches into three and I went up by half inches. Then I just did this W. So in case you don't understand, I have a similar video on where I made a similar shape. So I'm going to put the link in the description box so that you'll be able to watch that tutorial and know how to go about the shape. So this other long panel is one that is carrying both the front, the top and the flap. Of course, the width is 7.5 inches. The back body is 5.5 inches. The top is always 2 inches, and the flap is 3 inches. So this is just me. I've already cut out half inches strap from my Mako. So I just went ahead and just made a marking, half inches marking from this sharp end. Then I just used my gum and I put it. So this is just me trying to determine how wide I want it to be. So I went out from this one that you're seeing. So I went out by 1/4 inch both ways this way. Please make sure the slant you are working with is a perfect slant. So that's why I am using a what's it called, a ruler to draw the line. So I'll just go ahead and put my gum and I'll gum it that way. So this is how I'm going to put my gum, like this, and I'll gum it that. I'll now comment on the distance. So what I do for this one, I'll just go ahead and complete everything, and I will also do the same thing on the other panel. The only part that's not going to have this design is the side. So I'm going to go ahead and just continue, and I'll do it on this other panel as well. So when I was done with everything, it took me quite some time, honestly, but at the end of the day, this is what I got. As you can see, everything is coming in place. So the next thing I'm going to go ahead and do now is to use my gum to connect the parts together. So thank you guys for tuning into the channel once again. If you are a returning subscriber, thank you for always coming back to the channel. I love you and God bless you. And if you're just tuning into the channel for the very first time, please do well to click on the subscribe button and also the notification bell so that you get notified whenever I post in new tutorials. Because on this channel we have many more amazing tutorials to show you guys, from luxurious bags, backpack, funny pack, fashion bags, office bags, different types of bag, even souvenirs. Sometimes we share business ideas, and I have now started sharing things about shoe making. We are going to be adding that to the channel. So if you are interested in all these things that I've mentioned and even more, please feel free to click on the subscribe button and also the notification bell so that you'll be among the first to get notified whenever I post in new tutorials. I promise you, you will not regret joining this community. So this is just me rubbing my gum, and I made a notch on so that I'll be able to fold in this top so that I'll be able to get the shape. So I what I do for one, of course, I'll just go ahead and do the same thing for the second one. So this is just me using my scissors to just bring out that shape so that when I stitch, I'll see what I am stitching. So I'll just go to my sewing machine and go and stitch it. So after stitching, this is what it looks like. You can see our design has come out already. So I don't think they should sell this type of leather in the market, but in case you have a design like this that you don't know how to go about it, or you can't find it in the market, you could always improvise. So this strap is a 12 inches strap. I went ahead and sew it, and I put a pipe into it, and I went ahead, I just made my markings and opened a hole on where I want the strap to be. I have other tutorials on the channel on how to go about the handle. I'll put the link of other of my tutorials on the channel so that you watch it and see how to go about it. So when I was done, I went ahead, I'm going to go ahead and put my irodite. This is because I don't want to sew it and have extra stitches on the top. So I will use my irodite to hold it in place so that the handle will not fall off. So this is just me. I want to put my lining fabric. I'm just going to cut out the lining that I need, and I am going to, gum them to it. So this is my side panel. I've already cut it out in advance. If you don't know how to go about this side, I have a tutorial. I'm going to put the link as well in the description box. So when I was done with attaching the lining, this is what it looks like. And the next thing I'm going to go ahead and do now is to go ahead and sew the sides together. So you could omit this part, and you could sew it as well to just have that W shape. But at the end of the day, I realized it was not necessary. So this is just me. I'm just going to go ahead and sew it this way, then I'll go ahead and sew it the other way. So this is the W I'm talking about. You could omit it, because at the end of the day I realized there were too many stitches and I didn't like it. So you could omit it. So this is how you're going to sew it: straight stitch, then you trim off the excess so that you have a V like this. Then I'll go ahead and sew the front of the back panel to it. When I was done, I went ahead and put my magnetic snap, and I put my stamp. And this is basically everything about this tutorial.